Hey up me ducks, Chelsea here today at Studio Simley, and we're back in build mode doing a shell challenge. It's the first one I've ever done. It's my friend Gervais' shell challenge. I'm sure you've all seen her on Twitter and on the gallery. She goes by Auntie Daff. She's an incredible builder, and not only is she an incredible builder, but she does it all on console, which just I can't. We absolutely stand. So this is her shell. This is what she's made. Usual shell challenge rules apply. Do not touch the walls. So that's what I've done. I've not touched the walls. I thought this shell lended itself really well to a modern build, but I like making things difficult for myself. So I have turned it into what people call a suburban. We don't have houses like this where I live, like at all. And I do really like this style. I would live in a house like this, but we just don't have them here, and it seems like a lot to move countries just for a house like this. Maybe one day if I win the lottery I could build one, but in the meantime I'll have to settle for British architecture. I couldn't get the roof to look right over the front porch, but I kind of wanted something there. So I used the base game fence to make a kind of trellis thing over the front porch. I really wanted to make use of that circular window, but I just couldn't find anywhere to utilise it, so it didn't end up in the build, unfortunately. And although it does have 3 balconies, you can only technically get to one of them. There's only one that's got a door, the others have just got windows. I like to pretend if it were real life you could just climb out of the window. I've been in flats and houses where they have got a balcony, but you have to sort of climb through a window to get onto it. My friend's house in Kent actually had one like that. It was really cute actually. She was, I don't know, a young teenager when she had that room, and she had this little like roof terrace cum balcony thing, where her and her friends would go and sunbathe, and it definitely made her the coolest of her friend group. Although that house was incredible. I might see if I could build it one day actually. It really is a really beautiful house, although I think I'd need to learn to do terrain tools because I cannot. Like, what do you guys think of the terrain tools? Like, I think other people can do really amazing things with them. I am not one of them. What do you do in your builds? Like, do you utilise the terrain tools, or do you just still kind of forget about them because it took the Sims team so long to give them to us? Oh. I was trying to work out the floor plan and stuff now. It ends up being 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms. Bathroom on each floor. And it's got like a kitchen, dining room, living room, like a kid's playroom instead of an office. And then 3 bedrooms. And then the little balcony and garden space as well. Again, I've not recorded the landscaping because I don't know how to change the season, and we're currently in autumn, and all the landscaping looks rubbish in autumn, so you don't get to see the landscaping. You will also see a jump cut in a minute, where I change the colours of everything. So although the items stay the same, I do change them to the blue swatch to match the beautiful blue Suburban that it is on the outside. So original. Yeah, this is my first go at a shell challenge. I'm terrible at floor plans, so it's not the best laid out. But I kept all the walls. That's what Gervais said. Don't touch the walls, and I haven't touched the walls, so I think I've done it right. If I haven't, I'm sorry. But yeah, I really had fun doing this. There is a little jump cut for the lounge as well. coming up any minute now. because I just want to try and utilise that space better. And it was occurring to me that it was all coming across really dark, and I didn't want that at all. I just wasn't happy with it, so I was playing around with a few items and then realised I wasn't recording. So I do show you what I did, but you don't see me do it. There we go. Much brighter, mostly blue, a little bit of orange. I do love those armchairs that came with Tiny Living, and I've put one of those like built-in closet things in the hallway. This is like this little kids like work and play area. It's got like a toy box and a activity table and a couple of desks, one of which has got a journal on it, the other's got a laptop. I've tried to decorate it in pretty bright colours and stuff. I liked how that turned out. I thought it made a change from adding a home office, because, you know, most people don't really need one anymore because, you know, laptops and tablets are a thing. Although the Sims mostly have big bulky PCs. It only tends to be gamers these days that have that. Most people that work from home work with a laptop, from what I can gather. I mean, maybe I'm wrong, maybe like I'm just basing it on the people that I know that work from home doing their officey type jobs, but I just don't feel like home offices are that necessary anymore. Not unless you work from home all the time. And no. Nope. I've stuck with this kind of blue theme through pretty much every room in the house. I really like it. I think it looks cute. If you don't think it looks cute, I'm sorry. But it's up on the gallery, so if you wanted to change it, you could. You could also, although the deadline's passed now, the deadline for this was the 10th of May, which is today for me, but not for you. You can also still download the shell, so if you did want to go at this yourself, obviously, you know, because the deadline's passed, you're unlikely to appear in Gervais' video about it, but that doesn't mean that you can't participate. So if you do this shell challenge, let me know. I'd love to see what other people have done with it. I'm really looking forward to watching Gervais' video and seeing what other people have done with this, because I don't know, I feel like it really lended itself to a modern build, but that is just not my forte at all. All my modern builds look absolutely atrocious, and I did start out trying to make this modern, but it just didn't work for me. Not at all. We're coming up to the end of the video now. I do finishing touches and landscaping off camera, but you will see it all in the screenshots at the end. There's quite a few of them, because I did want you to see all the details in the rooms that I added, and the details to the outside and stuff that you haven't seen because I didn't film them. Because I'm an amazing YouTuber, that's why. I also did a little bit on the back porch, did a little fenced in area with some sun loungers and stuff. Just finishing up, making sure that all the rooms are decorated, doing the floors and the walls and stuff now. As I say, there's a few clutter items and stuff that go in, landscaping, etc., that I don't film, but you will see it in the screenshots. So if you enjoyed that video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up, and if you're not already, make sure to subscribe. I make new videos every Monday, Wednesday and Friday, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye guys.
that you love me.